Hey everyone, welcome to this week's YouTube live Q&A and subscriber chat here on the channel. Good to have you. If you guys are here, let me know. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties. I thought I was already live, but I guess I was not. So we are now live. Looks like we're firing out to YouTube Live, so we're all set. So if you guys are here, if you're watching this on the replay, thanks for joining us here. This is something that we do every single week. So every Friday morning, my time here in Vancouver, I do a live stream and we just hang out, we answer questions, we connect, usually give away some fun prizes as well. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about that in just a moment. So if you're here, let me know. I see Pearl Manhattan's here. Awesome. Good to see you. I'm just gonna figure this out. And so if you guys are here, by the way, start typing in questions, any questions around video topics, TUBEBUDDY, YouTube, live streaming, gear, strategy, virtual summits, anything like that, collaborations, anything around those topics. Happy to answer questions for you guys. And also I can share my screen if you guys have any questions specifically about any of the tools that we use here. So I'm just going to make sure that I can get all of the different things here, comments and reactions. Here, I'm using Ecamm Live. So if you guys are using Ecamm Live, let me know. What are you guys using? I also use Restream. I'm just going to put the questions up here now. So Pearl, good to see you. You got your coffee. Awesome. So do I. Got coffee right here. Awesome. So I also have some questions here. So, okay. So see, Pearl is in south of Seattle. Cool. What part of Seattle? Tacoma or... yeah, let me know. A little bit of south of Seattle. That's always cool. Yeah, I'm in Vancouver, Canada. And so we are just hanging out here, trying to ride out, sort of the lockdown and everything. But yeah, been working from home, obviously remote with TUBEBUDDY full time. And so, I've been working remote for a long time now. So that's the way I go. So cool. So all right, so let's get all those questions in and we're going to start diving into those. So like I said, if you guys are here on the replay, this is something that happens every single Friday. So if you head over to the description, hopefully I remember to do this after, but I will add the new link to next week's live Q&A session in the description. Or if you just head over to the homepage of my YouTube channel, then you'll see the scheduled live stream for next Friday or for the following Friday. There always will be one for as long as I can do it, and as long as you guys would have me, then I will be showing up every Friday morning here for you guys, unless I'm out of town. But we'll do this at least once a week. So I want to make sure that I answer your questions because I do create a lot of content each week, a lot of tutorials around TUBEBUDDY, YouTube, all those things, strategies, gear, and so I want to make sure that there's a space for me to answer those questions because I do know that you guys have questions, so I want to make sure that we can do that. Okay. So again, if you're here live, let me know, #live. If you guys are new, #new. If this is your first time here, let me know. You just drop those hashtags in there. That's always really good. I want to give a shout out to my friend who is actually, I'm not sure if he's here, but Jeff Bates, Dole Whip Dad, who just actually supported the channel on Patreon this week. So big shout out to Jeff. Thank you so much, Jeff. Just an amazing guy, creates a lot of content on YouTube strategies and also Disney travel. So very cool. Also want to thank our friends over at Restream. I've got a new, Restream.io. I've got a new tutorial on how to use Restream Studios coming out next week. So stay tuned for that. And also, of course, TUBEBUDDY. Love TUBEBUDDY. A little bit biased. I do work for TUBEBUDDY, but yeah, just love that tool. Helped me grow my YouTube channel, and it's been something that I've been using even before I was part of the TUBEBUDDY team. So very, very good. So again, we're going to be doing a contest. We're going to be doing all those sorts of things. So yeah, Jeff is amazing. He brought me here. Awesome. Sounds good, Pearl. Love that. Bob is here as well. #live. Thanks, Bob. Good to see you. Pearl is from Tacoma. Awesome. Figured there's a mall, South Center Mall. We usually go there. There's some really good Filipino restaurants actually. We will actually drive all the way there. There's a Jollibee there that we used to go to all the time. Okay. Not a question, but a big thank you. I updated my channel page and it looks so much better. It feels much more clean. Awesome. Really good to hear. That's great, Pearl. I will definitely check out. I'm gonna get a little browser here so that we can actually start checking out some things on the websites and on YouTube, so that if you guys have any questions around that, then we can start digging into it. So give me one moment. All right, Make Media is here as well. Good to see you. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let me know if you guys see my screen. I think you probably should be all good. I'm kind of in a weird spot here on the bottom right, but yeah, you guys can see my screen. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. That's always really good, and just keep the questions coming. I want to let you guys know about a contest. So again, every try to make this fun, right? So try to give some stuff away. So our friends at Restream Studios. So I'm gonna actually pull up Restream here in just a second. Where's Restream? So our friends at Restream, they're going to be giving away 6 months of Restream Pro. So if you guys don't know about Restream, Restream is an awesome tool, helps you go to multiple channels at the same time. So they've got what's called a multi-streaming tool. So they actually work really well with like Ecamm, Zoom, like OBS, Streamlabs, a bunch of different tools. And so if you guys are interested in entering that, all you need to do is actually leave a comment. Not in the chat, but in the actual comment of the video. So right below the video, there's where you usually leave comments. Leave a comment there, and what I'll do is actually going to show you guys a really cool tool inside of TUBEBUDDY to help you do little random giveaways. It's called the contest picker, I believe. So contest picker or comment picker. And so, yeah, so leave a comment. And what I want you guys to leave in the comment is really what your channel is about. So whether it's a YouTube channel or just LinkedIn, but what is your content about? Is it about yoga? Is it about cooking? Let me know in the comment of this video. And before the session is over here today, then we'll do a random draw, and we'll give away that prize from Restream. For 6 months on the Restream Pro, which is I think it's $49 a month. So it's about $294 in value. So pretty cool. So yeah, we'll just do that. So leave a comment in this video with what your channel is about, and we'll go from there. All right. So I'm gonna change back to my screen here, and let's get back into some questions. All right. Okay. So let's see. Jeff is amazing, awesome. TubeBuddy's a SEO. TubeBuddy SEO is a lifesaver. Awesome. Yeah, I use TubeBuddy, the SEO Studios, all the time. If you guys have any questions about SEO Studio, Make Media, let me know. That's always really. I'm happy to jump into that as well. And the Japanese dollar store is there. Yeah, that's right. I think it's called Daiso, isn't it? I think that's what it's called. I think. Might be wrong. Alexei, good to see you, Alexei. Awesome. Pearl Manhattan, another music person. Yes. Alexei has an awesome channel. Actually, we saw that at we dove into his channel inside of the TubeBuddy 101 last week. So if you guys aren't actually familiar, let me share that as well. It's TubeBuddy 101. So if anybody that wants to learn about TubeBuddy, just head over to tubebuddy.com/101. And this is a free training live. We also do Q&A every single week. So I'll drop that link here in the chat. And so basically we just live, and me and Andrew, we actually do live stream every single week. And so we just answer your questions. We kind of show you around TubeBuddy, and you can watch a replay as well. So there is a replay down there if you guys want to check it out. So happy to have you guys every single Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. Always really cool. We'll show you guys how to start using TubeBuddy for your channel. And then also we might even do keyword research for you. We'll always do examples of keyword research and how we use TubeBuddy to do keyword research, SEO Studio and all those things. And then we do Q&A, so that Q&A can kind of go anywhere about all sorts of things, thumbnails, data analytics, all sorts of things. Sometimes we talk about gear. So so come and check us out there. All right, let's keep going. What do we got here? Send me some questions, guys. Let me know what questions you have. All right. So, stars, yeah. Hey, Brick Advice, good to see you. I don't know if I've connected with you before, but yeah, good to have you here. Also, anyone that's kind of new, I know my channel is growing, and if you're new, if you just subscribed recently, welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. Again, this is something that we do every single Friday. It's just a live Q&A. Subscriber chat, and we just hang out here. And so welcome to come back every single week. Let people know. I mean, this is kind of just a way for me to answer your questions, sort of like, as a group, and really also just build community, and hopefully you guys are connecting with each other. That's always really important. I think community as a YouTube creator is super important. Hey Dan, what's up? Here's my shaved head. Good to see you, Dan, and Betty as well. Good to see you, Betty. But yeah, so come back every Friday. This is what we do here. Hopefully it works in your time zone. I'm in the west coast of Canada in Vancouver, so same time zone as Los Angeles. So I try to do my best. I think this is a time that can be good for most time zones at some point. It's reasonable. So yeah, hopefully it works out for you. But yeah, let me know what questions do you guys have. That's what this session is all about. It's just all about you guys. If you guys have any questions about anything I'm doing, any content I'm sharing, that's what this is really about. So let's keep on going here. See Alexei, see Pearl. Okay, so we got a first question here. Alexei says, can I change the thumbnails and titles of my old videos to get new views for them? Very good question. Had this question actually yesterday in a live stream interview on Oziel's channel. It's an awesome content creator. He's all about podcasting. And so yeah, Alexei. So yes, you can always change your thumbnails. In fact, I change my thumbnails. I do split test my thumbnails using TUBEBUDDY all the time, and so you can definitely change your thumbnails. That doesn't hurt your channel. Titles, on the other hand, is something that you should be very careful with, because it can affect your channel quite a fair bit if you don't know what you're doing. Now, I think in general, if you have an older video that is no longer getting search traffic or recommended traffic from YouTube, then you can probably take a look at changing the description, the title, the tags for that video, so that maybe it will, sort of ignite some new search traffic for YouTube to understand what that video is about. Now, again, be very careful with that because it can affect your channel. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But as far as thumbnails, yes, you can definitely change your thumbnails. I would say changing some of the thumbnails, or maybe even split testing your thumbnails first. So let me share my screen here again. I'm going to share what I do with TUBEBUDDY for my channel, and you'll see all the split tests that I'm doing. You guys might be like, why, right? But let me show you guys. Okay, so here is my channel. So let me make sure that you guys are seeing everything that you need to see. Okay, all right. So here it is. So now if I go into my account on TUBEBUDDY, and I go into what's called here, this is my account right here. And if I go into A/B tests right here, okay. If I go there, you guys will see that I have a ton of thumbnail A/B split tests that I'm doing. Let me know if you guys can see that. Let me know if you guys have any questions about that. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the Filipino Video Coach channel. Don't ask. Maybe. Surprise. Who knows? But yeah, so, okay. So let me know if you guys have any questions about this. Okay. So I'm just going to scroll down. So basically what this does is these are split tests that are all set up to basically change the thumbnails on these videos every 24 hours. Okay. Every 24 hours, the thumbnails will change automatically, and we will track, or TUBEBUDDY will track the data. So the click-through rate and all those things for each variation of the thumbnail. Okay, so you'll see there different thumbnails for different things. You'll also notice that for the most part, I'm not really doing I'm not making very big changes to each version. So for example, this one right here, virtual summits, I didn't change much. I just changed the text. right? I just changed the text right there. This one I did change something totally different, right? So this one has a picture of like me and a few of our partners in San Diego having dinner versus just a bunch of people with large text right here. Bunch of partners that I interviewed and sort of selfies with them in that picture. So you'll see it there. So that's one way to definitely start testing your thumbnails. You know, with I don't even know what I did with this Tim Schmoyer one. Oh yeah, I remember now. So with Tim Schmoyer's thumbnail, I did an interview with him at Social Media Marketing World, and the only thing that I did different there was that I put a yellow border around this one, and then this one didn't have the yellow border. Funny enough, the one without the yellow border actually did better. So you can see here the variation click-through rate was 197% higher on the original version. Higher than the original version, sorry. So the version without the border is actually almost 200% better, got 200% more click-through rate than the version that had the yellow border. So totally proved me wrong, because I thought that having a yellow border or something that makes it stand out actually, you know, makes that more clickable, but in fact it didn't. So yeah, so you know, this one a little bit different. This one right here, wanted to try something different. You guys know my thumbnails are usually kind of look like this, right? With my face on it, with like big text on the right and then me on the left. So I wanted to test something a little bit different here, but that's still in progress. You'll see there, still in progress, still in progress, still in progress. These are still in progress. Okay, so Alexei, I guess the answer there is I would say test your thumbnails, test like a different version of your thumbnail. I know your thumbnail kind of looks like, you know, like text on one side and then a picture on the left with some usually black. So if you know, depending on what you want to do, just test it out. You know, you want to make sure you're not totally like changing everything on your thumbnail, and that's also that can also be dangerous, right? Because you don't want to, you know, alienate the people that are used to your thumbnail. So you just want to test it a little bit and just see. Okay, so that's what I would encourage. Studio Geek, good to see you. Awesome. Okay. Dan, good to see you, Dan. Good to see you here. I missed a shiny head. Awesome. Okay. All right. So Dan has a question here, I think. You shared with me some tips on not forgetting your personal brand when optimizing video content. So that's a good one to share with the others as well. Dan, remind me what I said. But yeah, so personal brand. Yeah, personal brand is important. You know, I think you need to put your own sort of, you know, your own flavor when it comes to your content, to your thumbnails, to your videos. You know, when you are growing a channel and, you know, you are, again, YouTube is, I get asked all the time because I have a fairly small channel, guys. Like, let's be honest. I've got like, you know, like 1,500 subscribers at the moment, and you know, it's a small channel, though it is pretty active, right? Like as far as engagement, I'm really happy. You know, the community is growing. The comments is one of the things that I pay attention to more than subscribers at this point. I know that the subscriber rate will grow, you know, as long as I'm consistent with sharing new videos and uploading videos that are valuable to people, that have value. So I'm actually paying attention a lot to comments and questions and people asking questions. And I'm finding that there are more and more questions, and actually really high level questions, and I'm really happy with that. And so, you know, with YouTube, the way that I've really grown in the last, I would say like 9 months or so, when I really took YouTube seriously, is just by answering questions and not talking too much about myself, but just really like, hey, what are the questions that I can help you with? And then really leading with that. If you guys watch my videos, you guys are noticing that, hopefully that you guys are noticing that the introduction, for example, is getting shorter and shorter, because I know that people don't really care. Don't really care about like, you know, hey, my name is Rob. I'm from Vancouver, you know, beautiful country, beautiful city, you know, I'm a family man, you know, and all that stuff. No one really cares, right? They have a question that they want answered. And so usually I'll get to my answer. I'll get to the value in my question within, I try to be within a minute. Like my introduction, I try that to be within a minute. Within a minute, I'm hoping that I'm sharing my screen with you guys, and I'm answering and showing you guys something that can be of value to you and help you with what you're doing. So yeah, but then personal brand kind of comes later on, like the lighting, the color, the fonts that you're using in your thumbnail, eventually people get to know you. They get to, the more they hear your voice and see your face, then that becomes part of your personal brand as well. The way that you carry yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you answer questions, also the way that you are generous with the way that you answer questions and not say like, holding back content and holding back your knowledge, to say like, well, I don't want to give that out because that's going to be part of my paid course or something. That becomes part of your personal brand too. You become known for that. Like, people will, I'll jump on interviews and people will be like, oh, you're so generous with your time and with your, with giving, advice and tips and sharing what you know. And that's just the way that you win, I think, on YouTube. People aren't paying for your course, and this is kind of like a big segue, Dan. But people aren't paying for your course, for example. If you want to sell courses and that's how you want to monetize, for example, people aren't paying for your course because, hey, what's up, Dale? Good to see you. Yeah, people aren't paying for your course necessarily for the information, because the information, to be honest, is on YouTube. People are paying for courses and consultation for the time that they spend with you, because that's going to be, they want it in like the A to Z. I'm Canadian. The A to Z, step by step, right? They want that community, for example. And they want to connect with most courses, right? Most people most content creators that are building courses are also building communities. And so a lot of people will purchase courses just to be part of that community, right? So if I am a speaker and I want to become a better keynote speaker, I might buy a course on how to be a better speaker. Now, part of that course may get me into a community with other people taking that course who are also speakers, and I want to be part of that circle. I want to be part of that so that I can collaborate with them. I can share potential opportunities, back and forth and that sort of thing. And so that's part of your brand, and all these things you don't really realize. I didn't realize for a long time, but yeah, it's something that you really have to kind of start to think of. It's not just, one of the things that I've learned too, Dan, is that I had a really good conversation this past week about, a channel that this person was watching, and they were learning so much from this channel, but yet if they were to purchase a course on this topic, they wouldn't purchase it from this channel that they were binge watching from. They would purchase it from someone else who they felt they had a connection to. And that was really interesting for me, because you can fall into a trap of becoming sort of like a commodity channel, like a channel where people just consume content, but they have no connection with you, And so I think it's really important to build even more as part of your brand is the community, is the time that you can spend with people and connect with people. And so if you have a channel, if you have a vlog, it's easy. People connect with you because of your personality. But for people that are teaching information, tutorials, myself, I teach, a lot of my content is all about gear or software. It can become like, there is no connection, right? There's no personality. So hopefully that's helping somebody out there. But yeah, Dan, good question. I think you added a comment here. So hopefully, I don't know if I went off on the wrong tangent there. I'll find out here very soon. All right. Betty Castillo, could TubeBuddy do a tutorial for Star membership? I upgraded. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Betty, if you can, would love for you to join me and Andrew on Tuesday mornings, 9 a.m. I know that I think you have a fairly busy schedule, but yeah, let me know if you have any questions there. I am going to be doing a specific let me see here. I'm going to share my screen again. By the way, guys, let me know, just a reminder about the contest. So leave a comment and you guys will be entered into a contest for 6 months of Restream Pro, $294 value. And yeah, all you need to do is just leave a comment down below, not in the chat, but actually in the comment of the video, and tell me what your channel or content is all about. Okay, and we'll do a random draw before the end of the session. Okay, so Betty, join us here, TUBEBUDDY.com/101. I think I'll put the link in the chat there. Yeah, Just Samson, good to see you. What's up? Okay, and so join us there. Or let me see here. I'm gonna share my screen. I got too many screens open. Okay, here we go. On Sunday night, right here. So Sunday night, you can do a live. Just how to come up with video ideas that gets views using TubeBuddy. So there's going to be a lot on keyword research and those sorts of things. And so if you join me there, I'm just going to be highly focused on TubeBuddy there. And we can go through, I'm happy to go through all the different star level features for you and answer any questions that you have. But yeah, if you want, there is also, if you go to TubeBuddy.com/star, I believe. Let me see if that's the right one. Yep. So if you go to TubeBuddy.com/star, it gives you all the different features that the star plan has, Betty. And if you click on them, it actually takes you to the specific tutorial or sort of explanation of those, of that feature. So if I go to this one, for example, upload checklist, then it'll take me to the explanation of that feature. And usually there's a how-to video in the tab right here. Hopefully you can see it. And it tells you, and it's just, a quick minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sometimes quick video of exactly how that feature works. So yeah, it's really helpful. So I'm going to put this here in the chat. Just Samson, yes. Guys, what are you guys drinking? I got coffee. I think 1 cream, 1 sugar. So. Okay, so so Betty, hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any other questions there, but hopefully you can join us either on Sunday night here on this channel or TubeBuddy 101 on Tuesday mornings. We're happy to dive into it for you. All right, let's see what other questions we have. Okay. I monetized the video after 6 months and it's been slowly but surely gotten momentum. Good tip. Awesome. That's great. Always good to see monetization happening. Also, let me know, guys, what are you guys doing? Coffee with oat milk, nice, awesome. No dairy for Pearl Manhattan. Let me know what revenue channels you guys have for your content, for your channels. If you guys have already started monetizing your content or thinking about it, let me know. If it's courses, Patreon, sponsorships, affiliates, let me know. And if you guys have any questions about that, drop it in the chat as well. All right. Okay, Alexei, one more question if it's possible, of course. If I try a trial of TubeBuddy's Legend plan, how can it help to my small channel in comparison to a pro plan that I'm using now? So yeah, good question. We'll go into here really quickly, guys. Lots of TubeBuddy pricing questions. It's always good. Okay, so we'll go to pricing, Alexei. So we'll go, so you can see the differences here. So if you scroll down, we got Pro on the left and Legend on the right. Okay. So with the Legend plan, you can sunset videos, you can schedule video updates, schedule publish and comment spotlights. Those are okay. I would probably go more down here where you can do split testing, your A/B test split. Video A/B test. So that includes the thumbnail split testing. That includes the title and description and tag split testing as well. You can also start tracking how you are ranking for the keywords that you're going after. So those are probably the most important ones. You can understand your retention analyzer. So retention analyzer tells you how much of the video people are watching. So that's always really good to know. But as far as to your question, how can it help with your small channel? I think probably the most helpful thing for the Legend plan for you would be the A/B testing. So if you want to start testing your thumbnails, then that would probably be the biggest benefit that you can get out of the Legend plan. So that'd probably be versus the Pro plan. Okay, so Ready, Set, Autism. Good to see you here. Good to see you guys. Awesome. Thanks for always coming down. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Make Media. Yeah. Happy to take a look at some YouTube channels as well. If you guys want to see that, let me know. If you guys want to see some YouTube channels, or if you guys want me to kind of take a look at some YouTube channels, happy to do that as well. Awesome. Okay. All right. So Dan says here, when you search for my name, it wasn't coming up in search. You said maybe because I didn't optimize for my name nearly as much as I was for video topics. Yes. Dan, if you don't mind, I'm going to pull up your channel, okay? So we're going to go to share my screen again. Okay. So if I search youtube.com Dan Holloway, so there it is. So I'm searching Dan Holloway here. Having a hard time finding him. If I go into filter, and if I go into channel, now he's starting to come up here, right? So Dan, it used to not come up at all. Actually, if you guys go here and you'll see this pulls up. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Got a lot of search volume, Dan, here, by the way. Just kind of funny to see. It's always kind of interesting how you come up. But Dan, like your search volume for Dan Holloway is actually decent. Like it's in the orange. The competition is not that bad though, so that's good. Unweighted is a 59. I don't know. That's just fun facts. This is kind of funny. It's kind of like searching your name on Google. Like how do you come up? Anyways, so this is Dan's channel right here, guys. Awesome. Look at that guy's face. Surprise. Okay, so normally what it would do is actually I'm not seeing anyone here. See, normally if you had like if you search for something, so let's say I'm going to search something else here. Let's say LinkedIn Live, right? Okay. It's not showing up here. Okay, let's go back. Scratch that. Okay, let's just go to Dan's channel. Okay, so if you go to Dan's channel, what he was mentioning is that in the about here, let's see, Dan. What happened here? Okay. All right. The about page is not pulling up. That's super weird. That's weird, Dan. You ever had that happen? Your about page is missing. That's weird. See if that's happening for me. One sec. Okay, about. That's super weird, guys. Has anyone ever seen that? It was working, I swear. I was surfing this morning and it was working just fine. Okay, well, that's weird. But okay, so let's just, let's can that. Let's can that exercise. Let's go back to me here. So what Dan was talking about was optimizing in your About tab on YouTube, on your channel. Don't just have your topics. Make sure that you're also putting your name in the topic there as well. Or sorry, in the write-up of your About page. So that your name is also ranking, so that YouTube knows that it should also push your name. So you also want to rank for your name. You know, when people are searching for you on YouTube, maybe they saw you somewhere. You want to make sure that your channel is going to be showing up. So that's what Dan was talking about. And earlier, it was totally different. I kind of answered that differently, but hopefully you guys got a little bit out of that as well. But yeah, good reminder, Dan. Thank you so much. Okay, no such thing as a small channel, Rob. We all have growing channels. Thank you, Make Media. That's always really encouraging. Yeah, there definitely is no small channel. I do agree. So definitely agree. I think there's Cody Warner has the no small creator movement, and totally understand and totally am with him on that. Pearl, we had to check to see if we were still subscribed, and we are. We don't receive notifications from you. Oh, weird. Okay. A tip I got from someone was, imagine you're standing in a room with all your subscribers and realize how large that number is, even if you think it's small. That's so true. So true. I remember when I got to about 500 subscribers and I was like, oh man, that's like, I've been to conferences with 500 people. You know, it's like, oh, that's I don't know. It's kind of, yeah, it's good. It's a good perspective for sure. Yeah, definitely encouraging. Dale, good to see you. Guys, you got to check out Dale's channel. Dale has I think Dale has at least 2 channels that I know of. One is all about self-publishing, and another one that is, I believe, with his brother, and it's all about live streaming. So definitely check him out. Thanks for hanging out, Dale. Good point, Pearl. Working and lurking. There you go. That needs to be a shirt. Working and lurking. Just kidding. All right, guys, if you guys are just joining, again, good to have you guys here. This is a weekly live chat, subscriber chat and Q&A that we just do every single Friday morning my time, some other probably evening or afternoon for some of us here, some of you guys. But yeah, good to see you guys here. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. That's what we're doing here. And also make sure you enter the contest. Before the session is done, we're going to be giving away 6 months of Restream for free on the Pro plan, the Restream Pro plan. It's $294, I believe. It's $49 a month, but you're going to get 6 months for free. All you got to do is leave a comment down below, so not in the chat but in the comments itself of the video, and leave a comment. Tell me what your channel is about. So just very simple. And then I'm going to show you guys a really cool TubeBuddy feature that will do a random draw based on the people that have commented, and something that you can use with your own channels if you guys want to kind of do a little fun giveaway for one of your videos or something. But yeah, I'll show you guys how that works. So you get to win a prize, hopefully, and you'll see this really cool feature on TubeBuddy before the session is done today. So in the meantime, leave your questions in the chat, and yeah, hopefully we can help you guys with something today. All right. Pearl, oh, you were generous with me. You looked at my page and gave me some pointers in a short personal video, and I'm a hooked subscriber now because you gave me value before I expected it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's honestly, Pearl, it was my pleasure, and you know, I think it's really important to address anyone that leaves comments, especially questions on your channel. You know, never take that for granted. So if you guys, you know, no matter what, even when I had 70 subscribers, I was making sure I answer all my comments. If somebody takes the time to leave a comment on your channel, of all the channels that are on, oh, somebody's asking, James Cook, leave a what? Just leave a comment down below, not in the chat, but in the comments itself. Leave a comment and tell us, James, what your channel is about, and that will enter you for the draw. But yeah, so I was saying, if somebody this is taking the time to leave a comment or a question, make sure you address it. Make sure you thank them for the comment, thank them for coming by to your channel, and then always it's always like a game of hot potato. You know, I think when it comes to comments, make sure that the conversation doesn't die and ends on you, right? Always answer a question and then ask another one. You know, it's a conversation. It's just it's very simple. It's a conversation. So you just want to understand, A, you want to thank them for leaving a comment. B, you want to answer their question if they had a question. And then C, clarify that answers their question. And if it does, ask them if they have any other further questions, or ask them what other things are they working on, you know, that sort of thing, and get that conversation going, because that helps you connect with that subscriber or that potential subscriber, and down the road, maybe a potential customer or client, right? And also helps you with creating more content. Honestly, I'm trying to really lean on you guys, on the subscribers of this channel, the community that's building here, to understand what other questions do you guys have around the stuff that I talk about, right? Because I mean, I've got a Trello board. I can show you guys. Let me show you guys. Why not? Let me see here. Where's my Trello board? Okay. I've got a Trello board where I have all my different video ideas and topic ideas and things like that. And log in, Trello. Yeah, and honestly, it's I want to make sure, like, I have all those ideas, but it's no good for me if I pick one of those ideas and create a video, but you guys aren't really finding much value in it, and you guys don't really care too much about that particular video. So now instead, I'm always asking, I'm always reading the comments, seeing what common questions are coming up. If I'm seeing the same question come up 3 or 4 times, it's like a very good indicator for me that that's probably a video that I should talk about, So I got a very simple Trello board here, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, so Trello board. So you guys can use Trello. Trello is free. There's also Asana. There's a couple different things. And so really simple here, guys. YouTube Social Media Club, that's what that is, SMC. And so I've got all these different ideas here, right? So we got tutorials, we got, what's the difference between a YouTube and LinkedIn video? How do you schedule a Facebook Live in a group? How do you do a live interview on YouTube? How do you live stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time? How do you share your screen in a live broadcast? Honestly, these are all just questions that I get on a regular basis. How do I start live streaming? How do I create a countdown timer? How do I, I wanted to do a collaboration, live stream tips from other live stream experts. How long should you be live streaming? 10 interview tips as a host. How do you get your TUBEBUDDY milestone? That's a common question I get all the time because I'm sharing, TUBEBUDDY milestones and stuff like that. And so people are like, how do I get those? How do I get that little, that picture with my milestone that I can share on social? So, create a video on that. Why should you live stream? All these are just like questions that I get from comments, from DMs, from the community that's watching the content that I'm already creating. So hopefully that's something you guys can. And then basically what happens here is, for example, right here, I'm working on this right now, live Q&A, right? So funny enough, guys, this is something that I'm trying to do more and more, is just really have a system for everything, and so that I don't have to think too much when I have to do the same thing every single week or day. And so this is something I do every Friday, and so I'm just trying to understand what I'm doing and actually listing all the different steps, right? So for this live stream that happens every Friday morning, this is a checklist that I have. So I'm kind of going down this checklist, you guys. You guys are seeing this checklist in action right now live. So you guys, I've done all these things already, right? I'm doing this behind the scenes here, and then I'm inviting questions, right? I'm going to announce the contest winner. I'm going to talk to you. I'll mention Patreon later. By the way, there is a Patreon promo right now. So anybody that signs up for or supports me this channel on Patreon gets a personalized sort of video review or channel review. So head over to my Patreon and if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, so this is really it, really, really straightforward. Now, the other thing, I'm going to scroll back up here. There's two things I don't delete. And I can't do that here, I guess. But there's, so the YouTube workflow, this is one that I don't delete. This is something that I just add to every single video that I create. So this is kind of like my little cheat sheet, if you may. I may make a little guide. If you guys want me to turn this into a guide or a PDF or something that you guys, you guys are welcome to have this. These ideas did not come from me. It's not original. I'm just trying to make them very basic for me and simple. And so if this has value for you guys, I'm happy to turn this into some type of checklist or something that you guys can download or get. So I have sort of my checklist here. Oh, my battery's gonna die. 1 second, guys. Yeah, so I've got my checklist here, my target keyword. I always know that. The title, what's my title? What's the searchable keyword plus the compelling title? What's my bullet points for the video itself? So I have my hook, my intro, quick backstory, love me some checklist. Yeah, no problem. I got the different value. I've got 5 values. Sometimes I create all 5. So it's like, hey guys, here are the 5 tips on why you should live stream on YouTube. for example, right? And so I'll have my 5 tips. Sometimes I have 3, sometimes it's 2, 1, whatever it is. Then I have a call to action at the end, and then I promote the next video. And that is essentially my cookie cutter video for every single video that I'm creating. Okay. Now I go here and I've got 3. If you guys, I guess I can't really minimize this, but so first thing, guys, here I've got my template before I record, right? So I do all my keyword research first. That is the top thing that I do before I create any video on YouTube. Is I do keyword research first. I come up with my list of tags. Create my bullet points. I build out the title, all that stuff inside of TUBEBUDDY's SEO Studio. And then after the recording, this is what I do after the recording. Again, it's super simple. It could be really simple for you, but all these little things, all these little details can be forgotten sometimes. And so I've just listed it down. So, creating a folder in my external drive, transferring files, all that stuff, putting everything into Camtasia, adding, lower thirds, sort of like background effects, music, all that stuff, exporting it, creating the thumbnail, uploading to YouTube, all these things. Make sure you add tags, add it to a playlist, add your cards, publish an unlisted video, and then schedule it to go public using TubeBuddy. Share it into my Patreon for early access, and then edit the closed captions, right? Again, this changes. Sometimes I'll change something, I'll add something, I'll remove something depending on, what I've learned. Sorry guys, one sec. Sorry, the battery wasn't charging there. Okay, and then the last thing is after publishing. So this is more promotion. So, make sure you have a pinned comment with a call to action, emailing the newsletter, adding to Facebook groups, LinkedIn, Twitter, community tab on YouTube, updating it on, your Instagram bio, all that stuff, making a story, sending it to different creators or brands, right? So if I talked about, for example, if I mentioned Ecamm or Restream or something, I'll let their people know, like, hey guys, by the way, create a video, mention you guys, feel free to use it internally or feel free to share it on social media, whatever's good. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that this video is here for you guys if you guys want to use it in any way, So that's there. And then set up a split test on TubeBuddy, right? So hopefully that answers your question, guys. I don't know if that was even a question. Okay, one last thing. So then basically what happens is that the thumbnails created, all that stuff, I add the thumbnail as an attachment, and then it kind of looks like this. And then I can kind of see like a real scroll through of like my different thumbnails. And so let me show you guys one example here. That's not a good example. Let me show you guys an example. Okay, so here's an example, right? So here is one that's filled out. It's got my bullet points, my backstory, value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, call to action. It's all there. So yeah, there. I attach a thumbnail, and then essentially it's done. The whole thing is done. And that's it. And then really it's just rinse and repeat. Go back and listen to the audience. What questions, what topics can I help with? And that's really how we do it. So hopefully that answers your question. If that was a question, let's go back to the comments here, the chat. Okay, Ready, Set, Autism family. We had our most successful video to date. We gained about 20,000 watch hours and 100 subscribers. That's amazing. Congrats. It was interesting to watch its movement. Now it's down to like 10 views an hour. Interesting. Yeah, have a look, guys, where those views are coming from. Now, like, where's the view traffic coming from? It could be that YouTube stopped sharing it for whatever reason. So have a look at it. Maybe test the thumbnails too. You just want to see, right? And also sometimes there's certain keywords or there's certain topics that it's just run out of, like, YouTube has run out of people to share that video with. It's kind of reached its ceiling, its limit of potential of the audience that's interested in it, right? So sometimes there's specific, titles or topics that, there's only so much people that are interested in this particular thing, right? And so YouTube's just maybe run out of people to share it with. In that case, like, take a look at the comments, see what those people are interested in. I mean, those are all people that are also starting to see some more of your videos. We all know that if somebody watches one or two of your videos, the next time they come to YouTube, they're going to start seeing more of your other videos, because YouTube is going to test out if they're interested in your other content. And so see what questions they may have. Always really good to see what other questions they have in there, and then you can create maybe other videos that spins off from that. So yeah, hopefully that helps there. No, 20,000 watch hours, 20,000 minutes. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Fiberific, good to see you. Just Samson, always good to see you, man. Good to see you always. Okay. Oh, the section is off until the live is over. Oh, weird. For some reason I can see it, but maybe that's just me. Shoot, sorry guys. Okay, well, maybe then leave a comment after the live is over. Hopefully that'll work. I just don't know what other way to do this without unless I got somebody to just pick a number, I guess, and then we can kind of go through here, but or we can do some type of trivia. Okay. There it is. Question. Just Samson. Okay, how did you start working with Andrew and TUBEBUDDY? Yeah, good question, Just Samson. So my previous role was with a company called Thinkific. Thinkific's awesome. It's an online course platform. So some of you guys, if you guys are using Thinkific or know about it, let me know in the chat. But yeah, I was on the Thinkific team, on the marketing team there for about 4 years. Was on the partnership team there, worked with a lot of our influencers, did a lot of the sort of like videos and podcast interviews and those sorts of things, did a lot of the conference circuits, during my time there. And so while I was there, we were also trying to connect with a lot of YouTube creators, because that's the people that wanted to monetize their content by way of online courses, and that's what Thinkific does. And so I actually got to meet the TUBEBUDDY team, Phil and Katie and Andrew and Hannah and all the team there at different conferences. I would see them at Vid Summit, VidCon. I would see them at Social Media Marketing World, and we would just hang out. We would both have booths, and we would just, when it was quiet, and say hello to them, and they would say hello to us. So I got to know them quite a fair bit. Then, Samson, what happened is that we actually decided to do a virtual summit together. It was called Make Money as a YouTube creator or something like that. Make YouTube your business. That was a virtual summit that Thinkific and TUBEBUDDY ran together. So I kind of spearheaded it on the TUBEBUDDY side. I worked with Katie and Andrew. Went really well. After that, had a conversation with them, and Dan, I stalked them a lot. Yes, absolutely. That's actually the short answer. No, it's not. But yeah, I had a good conversation with them, and opportunity came up to, they were looking for somebody to sort of be, a brand ambassador, evangelist sort of person for them, and that's when I took the offer. Decided to join the team, and haven't looked back ever since. I love the team here. TUBEBUDDY is awesome. As you guys know, you guys probably have interactions with Andrew, sounds like, Jess Sampson. So and the rest of the team, Phil. I mean, just an awesome crew here. And so and it's always been something that I've always, in my mind, there's only really a few companies that I would really be open to, moving away from Thinkific from or for. And TUBEBUDDY was definitely one of them. From a distance, kind of seeing them, getting to know their team, I was like, hey, something ever, there's ever an opportunity, I'd definitely be interested in that, with TUBEBUDDY, because they're doing some amazing things. And YouTube has always been sort of like something I've always wanted to be in that space, working in that space. And so, honestly, dream job here. And, I know that I'm blessed to be able to say that, but, connecting with people on a regular basis, creating content, working from home, it's definitely a blessing. So yeah, hopefully that's answers. That's my little backstory there. All right. Yeah, sorry, Make Media. My bad. You can't make comments available yet, so we'll just do something. We'll figure something out here. I'll go through the comments and we'll do a random number, and then we'll pick somebody. What's the day bringing? Well, I don't know. What's the day bringing? It's Friday here. What's the day bringing with you guys? Let me know. What's the plans for the weekend? Love mine reviewed someday. Yeah, you bet. Miss Betty Fitness. Miss Betty Fitness. Yeah, we can do that. I'll try to do that on Sunday. So we have, like I said, we have a live stream happening. We're just going to be talking about keyword research on Sunday here in this channel. We're going to talk about weighted and unweighted scores, kind of the focus I want to get into, because a lot of people ask me, what's the difference with weighted and unweighted score? What should I go for? What if my score is this on TUBEBUDDY's keyword research tool? Should I be going after that keyword? That sort of thing. So yeah, let me know. Can't assault you with money. I actually don't have monetization yet, guys. So good question, Dale. I appreciate it so much, man. But it's I think I'm like at 2,800 hours or something like that. Just because my channel just really started growing in the last several months. So I do have enough subscribers for monetization, but not enough watch time quite yet. So I should probably get there in a couple months. So yeah, no, but I appreciate it, Dale. Really, really appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, Make Media up for a review as well. Very cool. Okay, good to know. Okay, Dan, I know my name is annoying. There's a few entrepreneurs, a musician, and a U.S. Navy admiral, a few authors as well. So yeah, I know you have a very, very popular name. Awesome. Okay. Was able to load your about page, Rob. Yeah, it must be just something on my computer. I'm just going to quickly check here really quick what's going on. That's super weird that I can't load the about pages. Yeah. Oh, now I can. Okay. All right. If we need to, we'll go back and share my screen. Thanks so much for the answers. The other is live streaming tech. Yeah. So that's Dale's other channel, guys. So go check that out. It's a really, really good channel. Can't comment on the video yet. I know. I'm so sorry, man. Okay, I'll have to just randomly pick someone. Sorry, for that restream prize. 1240 Queen. Oh man, I appreciate it. It's so late there, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. Fiberific. Question is 60 to 100 views on a video. Is that good for a channel with 1.1 K subscribers? I would say so. It depends. Is that how old is the video? For me, I would say depending on the video, on average I get like my first 100 views probably in about, I don't know, half a day or so. Sometimes a day, just really depends. And then I usually see that it does start sort of taking off once YouTube starts sharing it, which happens like a couple days after. That's just my channel. That's just what I'm seeing on my channel. But yeah, it's always really hard to say. If that's like 60 to 100 views in the first hour or a couple hours, man, that's really good. In my opinion, if that's taking you, a week or 2 weeks to get to about 100 views on a video with about 1,000 subscribers, that's probably a little slow. So I'd probably take a look at, maybe your optimization for that keyword and sort of what's happening there. Take a look at the traffic sources for the views for that keyword and seeing where that's coming from. And so that might be a little bit, you might be able to see your answer there. If it's coming from external, mostly still at a week. If your video is a week old and it's still like most of the views are coming from external, then that's probably, it's not getting shared yet and stuff like that. Then that's, YouTube's not recommending it. Then that's something you may want to take a look at. Why that's not happening? So you may have to kind of dive into your SEO a little bit, your description, your title a little bit, just make that stronger. Do a little bit more keyword research there. So yeah, hopefully that helps. James, sorry. I know I said leave a comment. Man, for some reason I can leave comments, but it's just my channel, I guess. So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll give this away for sure. We'll find a way. I know. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Brick Advice. We'll find a way to give that away. Working and lurking. So good. I'm stealing this. Yes, I know. Dwayne Clark, nice to meet you. Yeah, I don't think we've connected yet, but yeah, welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Also, for everyone that is new to the channel, welcome. Again, this is something that we do every Friday morning, my time here in Vancouver, and we just do subscriber Q&A chat. Hopefully you guys are connecting with each other as well. There's lots of really good content creators here that I'm reading and seeing, so I appreciate you guys taking some time hanging out with me today. Appreciate that. Okay, good information. What live streaming system are you using? Thanks again. So yeah, Dwayne, so for me, right now I'm using Ecamm Live. So if you guys are sort of checking things out, Ecamm Live is what I use. And then I usually will also use Restream Studios in conjunction with Ecamm Live so that I can multi-stream. Because typically I will stream to YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn Live on my personal channel. And so I connect Ecamm Live with Restream Studios so that I can do that. So I can multi-stream. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, let's see. This feels like when your friend invites you over but doesn't tell you where their house is. I know. So sorry. Leave your questions. If you have questions, leave a question in the chat, okay? In the live chat. All right, James? Yeah, sorry. I thought you guys could leave comments in the video itself so that we can kind of do this contest, but I guess not. Maybe we'll just have to do it after, okay? So, yeah. Okay, good question here. All right, guys, let's get into some questions again. James Cook, how long do you spend editing each day? My longest seasons have been 10 hours. Yeah, I would say for a 7 to 10 minute video, I would say I spend about 2 to 3 hours editing, usually in the evenings and or early mornings. That's usually how long it takes for me. So I'm trying to make that a little bit more systematic now so that it's a little bit more streamlined. The introduction is always the same. The outro is always the same. And so sort of having like a template, just like everything else that I'm trying to do is systemize it. So yeah, I'd really like to get it down to under 2 hours per video. But yeah. Editing is a struggle for sure. Let me know, guys, if you got how long, like Dale and just Samson, Dan, how long does it take you guys to edit? Would really love to know. Good question, James. Thanks for asking. Where do I post comments? We'll just, guys, we'll just do it here. Like, just you guys are posting. We'll do some random number, and then I'll try to pick a winner somehow. Okay. So yeah, don't worry about it. We'll just, you guys are commenting in the chat. We're just going to do it that way. I'll pick a random number from like some random number picker online, and then we'll pick, and then that'll be the number that we get here. Yeah, Studio Geek, I would like to do the giveaway online. So we'll see if there's a good way to do that. Yeah. All right, so I'd like a PDF of your checklist. Awesome. Yeah, I'll try to make a PDF there. That should be, yeah, I'll try to get that for sure. Yes, send me checklist. Awesome, great, awesome. Yes, I will. Bambi Hira, good to see you. Natalia Osias, good to see you as well. Dan, yes, thank you. Awesome. Were you at VidCon 2019? I was, yeah. Last year? Yeah, I was last year. Yes, in Anaheim. That's the last one. So yeah, I was definitely there. I was just there as an attendee. Actually, so we were working with TUBEBUDDY, partnered with them. I was still at Thinkific at the time there, Studio Geek. And so they actually invited me to stay at, they rented a few Airbnbs and actually got to stay in one of them and got to hang out with their team and the partners there as well. Yeah, thanks. Me digging aside, you're great at it over there at TubeBuddy, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Just Samson, every day is a weekend. Every day is Monday over here. Love me some Mondays, getting after it every day. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I kind of lose track of the days for sure. Thank you. I don't think we're hiring at this time, Natalia. But yeah, thanks for asking. You can always kind of just keep on top of our social channels, and that's where you would see if they're hiring. Thank you, Rob. Love it here. It's current size. Hope you stay committed to what you said about comments and subscribers. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Like, I mean, it is. I think. Yeah, I would love to, and I want to make sure that that is a priority for sure. Yeah, we can always create less videos, and make more time for comments and connecting. Yeah, so if that's the case, if I have to, because right now I'm uploading twice a week, so there's Mondays and Wednesdays is usually when I will upload. And then on Fridays, we do this fun subscriber chat. And so if I have to, I may, if things get really busy, and I may, or I either get an editor to take on some of the editing time and work, so that I can still continue uploading twice a week plus the live stream. But I want to make sure that I'm still way connected with with the community that's building here, because that's more important to me than having 2 uploads. I can always go down to one upload and make sure that I have time for connecting and engaging. So yeah, I do dance videos, but all the hit songs have copyright claims. How can I accumulate watch hours and subs for monetization? That's a really good question. I'm gonna ask. Let me ask. I don't have the answer for that. Rach Pantaleon. I would ask. I mean, obviously there's royalty-free music, but for copyright claims, it might be a little hard. You may have to, if you want to use like copyrighted songs, then you may not be able to just monetize through AdSense. Again, AdSense is just one revenue channel, right, Rach? So if you can look at other revenue channels like courses or affiliates or training, that sort of thing. And honestly, I know that there's a lot of channels that have monetization that they're able to do that, but they don't use it because it's just not worth it, because they would rather get their subscribers and viewers to purchase other things, other offerings, their courses, their memberships. And they feel that the ads actually get in the way, for just, a very small amount of money per ad view, is taking away from $500 that somebody would spend as a member to become a member on their program or their course. And so, yeah, I mean, if you need to use copyright videos, then you may just do that and then just not monetize your channel, and then just monetize it in other ways, other revenue channels. Hopefully that helps. But I can ask, there's a gentleman named Dean Reynolds. So you can look up Dean Reynolds, or another channel named, there's a gentleman named Lennon Bone. Let me share my screen and see if I can get those channels up for you guys. YouTube. So Rach Pantaleon, this is one channel right here.
Why?
Dean Reynolds Media. So he works with a lot of musicians and helps them, build their businesses online and their channels. And then also Lennon Bone is another creator here. And again, he's all about working with artists, and so they would understand the music side of things. So definitely connect with them. And if you want, send me a message. I'm happy to introduce you to them. I feel like they would probably have a better answer than I would. So hopefully that helps. Okay, let's see here. Dan, 2 to 4 hours for me, but some of this is because my Mac is old and has slow onboard graphics, which is why I just bought a eGPU. That'll make it so much quicker. Yeah, absolutely. The processing can really eat away at your time. Enter. Awesome. Have you seen many YouTubers outsourcing, hiring editors for their videos? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and Natalia, there's a lot of YouTubers that do. You may not even know it because editors are so good now that they can really pick up on your style. So if you guys are looking for editors, one of the guys that I would suggest is VidChops. If you guys are already familiar with VidChops, Augie over there, VidChops is awesome. So let me just see here. Yeah, so VidChops, head over there. This guy right here is awesome. I got to interview him, got to actually speak with Augie on the same panel as Augie in Dallas last year at Video Marketing World. Really bright guy, knows YouTube. He had a channel all about basketball tutorials because he played professional basketball in Europe. And so I kind of took that and built a YouTube channel along the way. And but now he's started his own business here, Vid Shops, for a while now, and doing really well, has a huge team that's growing. And so, yeah, head over there. If you guys are looking for an editor, he's great. I mean, I've heard really good things. He's got sort of like this really cool pricing plan, which I think is getting more and more common, which is I think like $600 a month. And it's unlimited videos. Well, not unlimited, but 8 to 12 edited videos per month. So, you know, if you're like maxing that out, that's like $50 a video, which is, I mean, you know, depending on how much time you think your time is worth, and then how much time you take to edit, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, so essentially you send it to them, you know, you get like a dedicated editor, I believe. Yeah, you get a dedicated editor right there, and an account manager, and they understand your style. They'll watch your videos, you know, they'll see what kind of fonts you use in your lower thirds and all that stuff. And so really good service. Definitely worth checking out. All right. Okay. See what else questions we have here. VidCon, yeah, I was at VidCon. Depends on the frequency of the videos uploading. I usually do about 5 hours a day, and then I'm done. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's still quite a fair bit, right? Quite a fair bit. Do royalty free. I do that too. There you go. Thank you so much. To you guys as well, to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day. Fiberific says Harris Heller has some really great playlists for use on YouTube and Twitch. Very good. So go check that out. Harris Heller. Awesome. Oh, Paul Peck, guys. Congratulations, Paul. Paul just crossed the 100,000 subscriber mark. So congratulations, Paul. Proud of you, man. Keep it up. Man, see you at 1 million. No, that's awesome. Really, really awesome. Paul's a good friend of TUBEBUDDY's, and yeah, can't wait to meet you at some point, man. But yeah, once this whole thing is done, maybe we can figure a way out to we'll be at the same place at the same time. But yeah, no, that's awesome. Congratulations, Paul. Go make sure you guys go check out Paul Peck's channel. It talks all about drywall, and man, really cool. Awesome. There's no more questions, guys. I think we are good. Man, I want to give away this Restream Pro plan. So I don't know how to do this. Let's see. What is a good way to do this? Yes, I know, Dan. Congratulations. Okay, maybe what we'll do. Hey, what's up, Ross? Good to see you. I don't know how to do this in a fair way, guys. So maybe what we'll do here is I want to do this way. So I'm gonna, like, once this live stream is done, head back here. I'll put this in the community tab. You guys will see it, and then leave a little comment. Just say, like, let me know what your channel is about. That way we can do a random draw that way. I just don't know how to do it without like picking a number between, I don't know how many chat comments there are here. But yeah, picking a random number, I think that'll just be weird. Or we could just do a trivia, quick little trivia. Let me see if there's a good one here. 1 second. I'm going to ask something. 1 second, guys. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Okay, let's see who can get. Okay, let's do trivia. Okay, the trivia is, when was TUBEBUDDY launched? Don't Google it. Don't do anything. Tell me the date, the month and the year, and let's see who gets the closest. Okay, and then whoever's the closest will get 6 months of the Restream Studios or Restream.io account for free. And yeah, so let me know in the comments. We'll wait like a couple minutes because I know there's a bit of a delay in the chat or in the live stream always. So trivia sounds fun. Yeah. Dan. Come on, guys. No. All right. I think we've got a winner here. We've got a winner. Looks like Dan got it. Hold on one sec. This was it. Dan Holloway. I'm going to share my screen. I had to look it up, honestly, guys. So there's the answer right there. TubeBuddy launched December 2014. Okay, so Dan, congratulations. So yeah, I'll message you, Dan, or message me. So all you need to do then, just go to restream.io and set up an account. And send me a message, and I will get that prize over to you. Thanks for everyone for joining. I know because Andrew mentioned it before breakfast. Oh, that's right. Awesome. Sounds good. Guys, that is all I have. So again, thank you so much for hanging out. If you guys are here watching the replay, make sure you join us next week. This is something that we do every week. Now I want to make sure I mention too that Sunday, like I said, this Sunday we're going to be doing a live stream talking about keyword research and all that stuff. It's going to be on the channel here, so already scheduled. So actually head over there, head to the homepage. I'll put the link in the chat here. But yeah, would love for you guys to come and join me there. There's the link there. Would love to have you guys join me there, and we can just that's where we're going to do really deep dive into keyword research. We can also jump into your channels and sort of review your channels as well, give you guys some honest feedback on your channels, ways to improve it, and there you have it. And also want to make sure if you guys want, there's actually there's a bit of a promo that we're doing on Patreon. So anybody that becomes a Patreon, I think until tonight, will get a personalized video review of your channel or a video that you have on YouTube. That's going to be personalized video. And so head over to patreon.com/Balasabas. The link is down in the description. Would love for you guys to support the channel on Patreon. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. We'll be back again, I'm sure, for another session sometime this week. There's a new video that I'm going to be posting. Actually, it's already going to be probably posting in the next little bit here. Let me see. Where is my channel? Give me 1 second. I want to show you guys. So anybody that has a Canon M50, I'm going to be publishing this new video. Let me see here. Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to be publishing this new video later today, probably in the next half hour. Really, it's all about how to use your Canon M50 as a webcam without a capture card. Okay, so without an Elgato card or anything like that. So all you need to do is, just wait for that video. Stay tuned for it. If you guys actually want, let's do it this way. You guys are all here. If you guys want to check this video out now before it goes live, I'll put it in the chat and you guys can go watch it, and it's right there. Okay, so again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. This is really why I do these live streams, so to answer any questions and hang out with you guys on a weekly basis. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being part of the community. I'll see you guys this week. So I have a Canon M50, looking forward to it. Awesome, the interactive learning. So yeah, go check that video out. It's right above now, right above your comment, actually. You can watch it. So hopefully that helps you out. And if you guys have any questions around that, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next week. We'll see you guys on Sunday. And thanks for hanging out with me today. All right, take care. Bye.